well with the Terrify, with the Shield Unity, and of course with that final slash. That's definitely a lot of crowd control potential from the side of Dewa.
Very much so. And seeing their first pick here, you don't like the carry. Do you like Beatrix in this situation?
For Dewa?
For Dewa.
The Beatrix could work. I think it's a good option if they really want to go for flexibility with this draft. The Beatrix could work.
Last pick maybe.
Yeah, I think they can save it up for the last pick. They can also just pick up the Beatrix or any gold lane here. Something like a Beatrix or Brody could work still because they have a Arlet, but they'll go for the carry instead, chasing. Remember, Dewa, their composition is a bit of a dive comp, right? They're going to be chasing. This carry will have to find some really good angles to go in, lane-wise. As well, Bruno should have a better time against this carry, especially once he hits the Haas Claws. So I'm looking at Rebellion right now. Should be a utility jungler. Martis? Gwyn? Gwyn. I'm thinking Gwyn.
Yeah. Forced to carry on the Purify, of course, and with that, well, overwhelmed with the Ruby combined with the Guinevere. So, a Gwyn...
Terizla maybe.
I don't mind the Terizla.
They could flex the Ruby to XP and go Gwyn mid or two. That'll be a pretty solid.
Oh, what?
Oh my
What?
goodness!
What? No way, huh?
Assassin Dave will be proud.
That is unreal. That is not what we were expecting at all, ladies and gentlemen. Now there's a lot of crowd control and there's an insane dive potential and a very vulnerable backline. Later on, as you mentioned, Mirko, the carry is going to be vulnerable, but there is front line, there is crowd control to keep her safe. But against a Hanzo, it's going to be so costly for them to be able to take down the clone, right? They're going to waste a lot of time and skills to save the carry. That might just lose them the fight because they're up against two massive crowd control tools. Shades of match number 1, like Alter Ego did.
Okay. That's a risky pick as well here. Chow for Drian, right? I think that Hanzo pick got me. I think that Hanzo pick might be the key for the side of Rebellion. Vexana and as well as Carry, very vulnerable on the backside, and of course Hanzo will just decimate these two backliners.
I think this is literally a team fight versus pick-off composition. If Dewa can really get those one-man bursts with the carry, with the Vexana, right? Lock him down with the Eternal Guard, with the Terrify as well, then they can do something here. But in a big team fight, when they fight around objectives, I don't see how they can get a reliable way to fight through Rebellion.
Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, Hanzo debuting in Season 13. Let's see how Vincent will play this out as, of course, we take a look at the skies. MPL Indonesia, Land of Dawn, here we go for the first game of Rebellion Esports taking on Dewa United.
The Kage in the mid lane with the Cho. Shoni still got it. Lethal Ignition as well on the Cho. I don't know if this is a mistake by Drian or if it's a new meta. Lethal Ignition on the Cho. Arashi, what?
It's damage if they want to go for pickoffs and early game skirmish dominance. That makes sense, kind of. Drian can proc it quite reliably as well with Cho's kit. But again, it's very risky. It's very all-in. Although, again, if Rebellion, if they can't really protect the Hanzo, Vincent might be struggling.
Yeah, I mean, this is why, right? You want to poke Hanzo, you want to be able to poke the Bruno. Take a look at Audi though, chunked here. Still able to escape without the flicker.
For now, at least. Well, Audi will be pushed away, and you can see Dewa, they are the aggressors right here. They want to make sure that this Hanzo doesn't get any resources, because that is just a ticking time bomb, man. Yeah. The longer the game goes, without the Hanzo shut down, that's more time for Vincent to just be an absolute menace, and Goni already pointed it out. The backline is absolutely vulnerable.
Man, let's see here. It's still a first-less game here. 1 minute and 30 seconds in. Seems like both teams are just feeling each other, and looking at the emblems, apart from that Lethal Ignition, anything stand out?
Watt is going for a full tankiness, sustained kind of emblem setup, even with the Brave Smite as well. I mean, he's just trying to sustain and survive in lane as long as possible. And Dixon, going with the common emblem, he's definitely trying to go for a bit more trades to be relevant throughout the game without having to be forced to go back to base.
It's That's a very chill. You can see here, Hanzo top side here, opting to go and invade the jungles. Meanwhile, Gary taking their time here. Oh,
Good reset.
that's a massive reset.
Seems like Vincent isn't really concerned with the turtle anyways, though. He's actually pathing, taking alongside over. Drian zoning him out away. Vincent, though, still going to go in. Drian looking for the back. Instead, it's going to be Vincent who jumps in and finds the retribution cars. In the midst of it all, going to be caught. Implosion by AudiTZ to save Vincent from Drian. Drian wasn't able to fully flank Vincent there. That's a win for RBL.
That's a dub. That is a dub here. Vincent unexpected with the timing here, but of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have to wait. Just like on your screen, gain and pause, please wait patiently. So ladies and gentlemen, right, let's analyze here. The first 2 minutes, what happened, Arashi? What caught your eye?
I think definitely Dewa knows their assignment here. They're trying to shut down the Hanzo, but Vincent was able to just maneuver around it. And again, the strong crowd control, the strong laners that Rebellion has allows them to really peel off and stop Drian from going aggressively on the Cho. I almost feel like the idea is to play it like a Hilda, right? Yeah. To just invade, be tanky, be sustainable, have some damage. But it's just a more mobile and a more flexible version. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, and Vincent right there, showing again the extra bit of benefit from running the Hanzo. You can go and make risky plays into the neutral objective contest and be in relative safety because you can leave your real body further out. That is something that they will have to try and adapt to, right? Send someone in the back to attack the real body. That is usually the counter against a Hanzo. But again, so much crowd control, right? The Tigreal and the Ruby, can they do that? Because Drian went for the punish, but he was punished himself under the turret.
Let's be hypothetical, right? If Drian got Vincent under the turret and Vincent did not time the retribution well, is it worth it?
I think it's impossible for Drian to solo kill the Hanzo anyways, right?
Sure,
he could cancel
it
it.
canceled. Let's say Turtle secured for the side of Dewa. Drian died though.
I think it would still been like, it wouldn't have been optimal still. I mean, it will be better.
Let's see and continue the match of Rebellion Esports and Dewa United.
All right, still a slow game for both teams. I think Dewa is just a bit more... it's just more urgent for Dewa to try and make something happen. They have the Vexana pick as well, and they haven't been able to use it to great effect. No big moment has been made yet, and now Vincent...
Ninja, Vincent now jumping in, Devastator. Kaze is going to be taken out though. He's going to be able to pop into Eternal Guard just barely, but he's still going to fall. Suelo picks up the kill with the stolen Eternal Guard. Oh no, I am you.
Holy moly, I did not expect that one. We expect the vulnerable backlines that will be targeted by Vincent, but that play particularly, I did not see that one coming. Item-wise though, you can see here Dreadnought armor for the Baksha. And it's just all standard. Thunderbelt though, first item for that carry.
A bit more trading potential, a bit more crowd control. But Vincent was able to do that without items. Yeah, he hasn't finished a single item completely yet, and he's able to do that, man. As a mage player, one of the worst things to be going up against is a Hanzo, because you have to actually take out the clone. You can't stun it to cancel, you know? You have to really take it out, and especially in the early game, you don't have that kind of damage.
Implosion, one man is on Dixon. Able to flicker out right now as Eternal Guard knocks Vincent up. Pinnacle Ninja used up already. Drian in position to look for a flank here. Maybe possibly a pick off on the Suelo or AudiTZ. With no implosion at hand, final slash. Suelo brought back to the team just barely. Now Dixon going to be able to stay for a bit, but Suelo gets kicked into the team by Drian. A good way of the dragon and a good turtle take Dewa back.
Oh, the alley-oop was spectacular. The finishing top-notch. Drian with the positioning, he delivers as well. Dewa United starting to answer back.
Man, that really... Rebellion just really forced it there, and now the tempo is absolutely in the hands of Dewa. Now they have time to actually sneak into the jungle. Unfortunately, for Rebellion, they can still kind of stabilize. They have to know when to let go, man. Right there, they used the critical ninja, and they just didn't have a lot of things to try and fight that out. And they did not respect the presence of Drian just sneaking around the backline, man. They have to try and pay more attention to that.
Yeah, burst. What? Zones him away. Moai is zoned away completely. From lane, Triple Ninja, Devastator, Dixon, Vengeance again right now with the CC. No more CC to play with. He uses one last Vengeance before the Ruby consumes him. Meanwhile, Carry in the back right now, just jumping in onto Moy. We're still able to get that cover, that peel from AudiTZ, but it does mean that Dewa will be able to take a tier 1 up top.
Yep, the first structure will be taken out here for side of Dewa United. And for now, Dewa United, they are able to stabilize, not losing any structures as of yet. That's a win. Again, early games, first 2 minutes especially, things are looking very shaky for Dewa United. But now, 6 minutes in, they have recovered.
I really thought that Dewa United would get an advantage, would be having more to say about how the game goes in the early game. So it's still according to expectations. For Rebellion though, I think the mid game, when there's like 1 or 2 items, that is where Dewa United needs to be extra careful. For now, it seems like they're still trying to just maintain control, be the first one to the objectives. But once there's 1 or 2 items, that damage becomes a bit more difficult, and they have to really wait until the farm comes in for Watt and Keys if they really want to match the damage output.
Okay, now, FYI, Watt is building on his way towards that endless battle, so he's looking for that true damage. Let's see though, will he be able to deliver or dish out the damage here pre-second turtle?
Let's see. Zoning, Audi holding on to that bush. Cars is walking down Dixon. Chunk of damage on the sway low, forcing regen right now for Rebellion Esports. We're still on the turtle. Gary's trying to fight for that aggro onto the turtle. Meanwhile, bottom side, the final slash stolen away earlier. Sway low pops it in. Watt though, able to pop in that Purify just barely. Meanwhile, Drian with the split push on the roaming Cho with a lethal ignition as Rebellion are in desperate need of a decision. They want to commit right now with Pinnacle Ninja and a Devastator. Gary tried his best to go for it. AudiTZ in the midst of it all going to be able to find 2 members, shoving them back in as that's an Eternal Guard that actually connects on AudiTZ. Swaylo stealing away the Eternal Guard in the back. That's Moai kicked down by the way the Dragon is slain by the Vengeance. But Cars finds an offended, brings him back under the turret. Dixon still able to survive. Pops in regeneration. Another Pinnacle Ninja. As Dixon jumps into the Vengeance. Vincent all the way back. Dixon 1 HP. Drian coming back into Vengeance. That's a reset and he finds it. Gary helps him out. Dixon's 1 HP. Swaylo needs 1 more hit, but he's not able to find it. Dewa United come out on top.
It's written in the stars. Dewa United now showing hands. But Gary, he's isolated.
He is. He's 1v2. He's buying time. Is it going to be worth it if they find the tier 1 in the mid lane? I think it should be. Eternal Guard to stop Audi from an engage. Watt utilizing the space to take the turret. Gary for tier 1.
Trade after trades, but Dewa United comes out on top. Rebellion Esports, what happened around here?
It's the mobility, man. Drian is just, just pushing a huge pace onto Rebellion. He's the one split pushing, he's the one engaging, he's doing a lot of things for his team because Rebellion are just hesitating to pull the trigger. They have the man advantage, they saw the Cho irrelevant to the fight all the way on the other side of the map, and they have 2 big engage tools, but they did not go for it. They're just a bit too cautious about the counter-engage potential coming in from the Vexana. That's something they have to try and adjust or find a different solution to. But after that, it's all about the movement, right? The Baxian, the Cho, they can get so many places so fast from the side of Dewa United.
As you can see, right, the map control translates to Dewa United just in full control, and that 2,000 gold lead that Dewa United has seems small, but it's it's a large gap, right? Seeing how they control the pace, control the tempo. Take a look at now. They want to tone the tempo down, and they set the tone down, completely down. Because why? They want to set the Lord up bot side. They want to make sure that the bot side is running for their side, and perhaps potentially they will try to set up in that Lord vicinity. Rebellion though, I see they're just responding.
It's going to be very dangerous for them if they miss position right here because, again, Dewa United has a lot of chase, a lot of crowd control. And look at Drian, man. It's just so annoying for them, but Cars!
Finding Dixon, final slash, bring it back all the way, Flicker. Defensively, Pinnacle Ninja with a Devastator. Vincent not going to be able to connect onto Dixon. And that's actually a bit of an outplay. Dixon finds the stun and the Vengeance. Cars, no, I'm offended this time, has the Flicker. Holy.
Meanwhile, Drian, man.
Meanwhile, Drian in the back. The macro plays from the Kage, the veteran.
2 inner turrets, top and bot, has been taken out by Drian. That is one crazy
Cho
outplay.
It's almost like it's the double roam strategy we saw a while back, right? The Cho did the exact same thing, the same kind of idea, but Audi.
The flicker, good preemptive flicker there by Keys. You can see Drian now repositioning, perhaps potentially looking for a flank. Is this a mistake though?
Uh-oh.
Well, he backs off. Good lead as well there by both Drian and the team of Rebellion.
Wow, man. Dewa United does not have a lot of disengage tools. It's only the Vexana and maybe the carry, right, with the star. Both Arlott and Baxia are pretty all-in design. And yet, Rebellion just cannot find the fight they want. Or maybe they're hesitating a bit too much. They really seem to just be lost, right? They don't know what to be doing when they are put in this situation.
This is a fun fact. This is the first time Rebellion played Hanzo in MPL ID. Last time Hanzo came out or picked was season 11. 5 times though, with a win rate percentage of 20%.
Duskar was one of the players who actually utilized the Hanzo, if you remember, in MPL Indonesia season 11, back when he was still in Bigatron Alpha.
Now you can see here the Lord dance. Right?
Whoa. I'm offended. Oh, it connects onto Watt. Tanky build though, Auditeezy with Implosion finds the back. It's all Watt dashing out of the lane. Vincent now following him through, but it's gonna be Auditeezy who finds the Lord. No retribution needed, but he will lose his life. Gary marching forward, final slash. Gary brought back to the team, now gonna be able to not survive there. Actually, it's Moai who's able to kite him back right now, still dealing free hits. Drian will fall as well as the last bomb connects to secure him a double kill. Dewa on the run, 2 for 2, but Rebellion got the Lord.
Oh, they need to recover here, Rebellion, and they will take their momentum. Will this swing of momentum be huge for Rebellion?
Massively, man. They were struggling in map control, in mobility, and now with empowered waves, with the Lord, they're gonna equalize on turrets, and Dewa do not have the manpower to deal with it. They don't have the wave clear either.
Oh, they have Watts though. Watts is still alive, right? And this is the first Lord technically, so yeah. Rebellion, they will be happy that they will just take the inner turret in that mid. Of course, some jungles, including the purple buffs. Take a look at the AI prediction here. 65% favoring Dewa United.
For now, but they just lost, what is that, 4 turrets in one fell swoop. That was a costly fight, and that was chaotic. And the more chaotic it is, the more crowd control benefits you. And Rebellion, they kind of really benefited off that fight, man.
It's a reset here, minute 13 with that L that Dewa United took earlier on. Oh my god, Queen's Wings carry. So it's a full tank build for carry with brute force, with Thunderbelt. Just endless battle here for that attack, for that true damage.
This is the build that Aldo was talking of backstage, that tank build for carry.
He spoke very highly about it.
Resurfacing again, man. It's resurfacing again.
I think it was nerfed a bit. You know, they made the percentage HP damage scale with attack damage, but it's just so effective right now that, I mean, Aldo was talking very highly about it, but you know, you have to wait and see, right? That's one man's opinion. And now for Dewa, it's back to the same thing, trying to get control over the waves, and then they'll send Drian out to try and replicate the same thing. But will Rebellion catch him in a trap here? Setting up on the other side, away from the neutral objective. This is usually what Drian has been doing.
And speaking of Drian, right, he just equipped himself the BOD.
Yeah,
that is menacing.
He's going full damage.
Exactly. Heptaseas, Malefic, he just equipped himself the BOD. So now, what will Vincent do? What will the Hanzo do? He's not safe.
Not at all.
Yeah.
We were talking about how the Chokan solo killed the Hanzo, but wait a minute,
now
man.
Now he might be... Oh. Swaylo's in the bush. You know what's a fun fact? Drian is the same level as Swaylo. Did he sell his roam boots? No, he didn't. He still has the roam boots.
He's just been split pushing so much, he's getting a lot of farm, a lot of XP.
A lot of rates.
But that also means that Dixon would be behind him. He surely is. Level 13 right here, but he is the one playing utility.
Conceal? Oh, the conceals my K's. Oh, Drian shoved back to the team. Auditeezy with the implosion onto 2 members. Eternal guard from both, but Drian, he finds away the dragon, locks Swaylo down and gets some of the Chumpu. Vincent dashing and getting the kill in the back. Gary now flashing the Bigatron emoji. His car is going to be ran down, but Vincent in the back is tearing them apart. Finds 2 kills on the board to make it equal. Swaylo and Moai traded for Drian and Dixon. Dewa definitely got out of that with the better trade.
Oh, the former Kage now officially is now a god. Now Dewa United, they look for the next objective. Take a look. Let's see, how will Rebellion respond?
Just set up, and what is the guy in the front, man? He is fearless in the situation. They back away. I think they recognize the fact that Vincent is not on the map. And funny enough, this carry pick building full tank is almost like the ideal way to deal with this Hanzo, man, because you're tanky as well.
Look at me. I am the tank now.
Seems to be what Watt is saying.
Yes.
But now, ooh, look, 3 members on top. They're showing though. Hang on. Will Rebellion go for the Lord?
I think they will not have time, right? I think Dewa United will be able to sniff this one out. No, no way. No way, Dewa United. Not like this.
Oh, Gary shoved back. Auditizi knocking him up. Gary has Lord revealed. Watt pushing in the mid lane. Drian looking for a flank again. Suelo needs to be very careful. He got caught the last time around. Dewa are still holding on to this mid pressure. Gary is taking back the aggro for the Lord to reset it. And there it goes. Cho going back up top to clear out the waves. Cars retrieving control of this Lord, of the pit, and of the river.
Ooh, man, this game is so exciting.
No, I'm offended. Cars.
Let's see. Oh my god, it's the Lord.
Lord has the final slash, pops it in. That's going to be Dixon who jumps in. Winter Truncheon already. Drian trying to find Vincent right now as he has the Pinnacle Ninja. He's all the way. He's looking for the angle. He's looking for the Retribution, but Vincent in the back line will be shredded to pieces before he can even find the Retribution. Moai brought back by the final slash. The final slash of death as that's the triple that Watt has just claimed. 12 to 8, 17 minutes in with the Lord marching down bottom lane. They're looking for the end right now as Rian walks back and the flicker as well to knock them up. The damage Cho has done enough. Cars knocked back to the base, stay there as Dewa will look for the end, the last shot of the base to claim game number 1.
Bend the knee in front of the gods, ladies and gentlemen. Dewa United strikes first in this best of 3. And of course, Durian. Man, that was an MVP-worthy performance.
An